Mrs. Finney?
Yeah?
Would you like to come with me?
Thank you.
Kerry, could you organise some tea for Mrs. Finney?
Certainly, sir.
Would it be possible to have a word with Emma while you're here?
What about?
Just a few details about the assault, but you'd have to sit in with her.
Emma?
Yeah. So you did go into Mr. Harrison's shop yesterday morning?
Yeah. Just for a minute.
You ever been in there before?
A few times.
What kind of a reception do you get?
They don't like our sort.
So why did you go in there the other morning then, Emma?
To wind him up.
Mr. Harrison?
Yeah. Well, he's always shouting at me. So I put my head round the door to see what he'd do.
Mr. Harrison said you stole something from his shop.
She doesn't steal.
Emma?
I never stole from him. I tried to send him a flower once, and he came out with all this language about jippos.
OK. From what you can remember, was it Mr. Harrison that attacked you?
No.
You seem very certain.
I'd be younger than him.
Do you think you'd recognise them from an identity parade?
I don't mind her answering a few questions, but she's not picking anybody out.
Look, I know you don't want to get involved, Emma. But you have to remember that these might well be the men who tried to kill you and your family. Now, what if they tried to do that to another gypsy family? Emma?
I think one of them had blonde hair.
And you can't remember anything else?
No.
I think that's enough, don't you?
I don't think this is such a good idea.
Look, Harrison is the closest thing we've got to a suspect. I don't think we've got any choice.
Kerry!
Good afternoon, ladies. How can we help this time?
Last night, somebody tried to kill the gypsy girl we told you about.
Yeah?
They firebombed the caravan, which in the circumstances is attempted murder.
This is very interesting, but what's it got to do with me?
Of course, they're only gypsies, but we do have to go through the motions, don't we?
Is there some point to this conversation?
Come on, Harrison. We all know what your politics are, don't we?
Look, I'm happy to play along with you if you like. But if you could link me with this fire, my feet wouldn't touch the floor, would they? So why don't you get your frustrations out of your system and leave?
We do have another appointment, Kerry.
Right.
Is this one of your employees?
Who's asking?
They're the police, and yes, he works for me some days. Is that a crime?
What's your name?
Neil Danson.
What were you doing last night?
Why?
Just answer the question.
I was working.
All night?
From about 5 till after 2.
Where?
Excalibur Club on Foxwood Drive.
Someone can confirm that, can they?
Only about 20 or 30 people.
You were there all night, were you?
I worked behind the bar. People would know if I left.
Do you remember seeing a young girl selling flowers in the shop?
That Jippo girl? Yeah, I've seen her a few times.
Did you see her yesterday afternoon?
No, don't think so. Anyway.
Where were you?
With me. We were stock taking out back.
Would you mind taking part in an identity parade?
I'm sure Neil would be happy to cooperate once you told him what he's meant to have done.
Well, would you?
I suppose.
We'll need to talk to you again, Mr. Danson. They're lying.
So is that female intuition, or you just don't like that politics?
Look, Danson's got blonde hair, and that fits what we know of Emma's attacker.
That's hardly overwhelming evidence.
Come on, Liz, you're not telling me you believe that they had nothing to do with it.
Well, of course not. But now he's going to make sure that his alibi for last night and yesterday afternoon's rock solid.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying we need something more than just trying to bluff suspects into putting their hands up.
OK. So we get Carl and Neil to do an ID parade and get Emma to see if she can identify him.
And you think her mother's going to agree to that?
Wasn't sure if we'd be seeing you today.
I want to pick up the Finney case.
You're joking.
Why?
John, yesterday you and Kerry were just about to kill each other.
I misread the case. I want another crack at it.
Is this a sign of your returning enthusiasm?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to hear.
If you want me to admit that I've made mistakes, fine. I've made mistakes.
You have.
Look, Gov, I'll give it you straight. If you've lost all confidence in me, sack me. Otherwise, let me do my job.
Kerry, bring John up to speed on the Finney case, please.
I thought I was working with Liz on this.
Well, John will take over from here. Liz has got plenty else to do.
But we have a relationship with the family. We're finally beginning to get somewhere.
Kerry, when they make you a DI, you can argue with me. In the meantime, get on with it.
Thanks.
So how's it going?
Fine. We were just going to visit the Finneys.
Okay, you can brief me on the way. So why didn't you get a search warrant?
The DI wouldn't sanction one.
So you just went in and confronted him? It's not exactly subtle.
We didn't have many options. At least now we've got Danson as a suspect for the assault.
What, Neil Danson? Young bloke?
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah, he's got form for theft and criminal damage.
So you agree that he fits the frame, then?
He's a nasty little scrote who exactly fits the frame, but now he knows we're onto him.
Are you suggesting we should have handled it differently?
I just think you should have pressurised him.
We didn't have enough to arrest him.
Oh, come on, Kerry. You can always find something to arrest them for.
OK. So why are you back on this case? Is it because now it's attempted murder you think it might help with your transfer? Or maybe you're just doing it to get back at me?
I'm not trying to be difficult.
Really?
You were right about this case all along. I should have taken it more seriously, but now we haven't got any evidence, have we?
We have Emma. If she can identify Danson...
If she couldn't give us a description on the day she was assaulted, she's not going to identify him now, is she?
Well, I still think it's worth a try.